Welcome to the demo of AnySecura's Transparent Encryption module. This module provides transparent and proactive encryption and decryption for all your documents. It works silently in the background without disrupting daily workflows or impacting system performance. Even when files are shared internally or externally, sensitive data remains fully protected against leakage. Here are 5 key capabilities of this module. First, transparent encryption automatically encrypts and decrypts data for authorized applications. Second, it auto-decrypts files on upload and auto-encrypts them on download. Third, it allows users to apply for decryption access and request approval for external file sharing. Finally, it logs all encryption and decryption activities, ensuring transparency and accountability. Now, let's see it in action.
Before we get started, we've divided connected endpoints into 2 departments: finance and marketing. These 2 departments belong to different security zones. Encrypted documents generated by each department carry unique security attributes. When documents are shared externally, unauthorized users cannot decrypt them. Even for internal collaboration, employees of each department can only decrypt documents from their own department without proper authorization. Even during internal collaboration, employees can only decrypt documents from their own department unless explicit authorization is granted. Based on these configurations, let's move on to our first feature: automatically encrypt and decrypt data for authorized applications. Once we enable encryption and decryption authorization for specific software, all files created or edited through these applications will automatically trigger the encryption and decryption process. Next, I will enable encryption and decryption authorization for Microsoft Word and FreeCAD in the marketing department. During authorization, we can also customize the encryption mode and decide whether to allow or restrict physical printing, virtual printing, screen capture, and copy actions. For this demo, I'll allow virtual printing and screen capture. The authorization setup is now complete. Let's start with Word. Just create and save a new document and check if it gets automatically encrypted. Here, I create a new document and save it to the desktop. As you can see, a small lock icon appears on the file, indicating that it has been successfully encrypted. Let's check its encryption properties. The security zone is marketing, and the security level is top secret. Now, I'll print this document and check the generated PDF. As expected, the derivative PDF file is also encrypted automatically. Next, we'll repeat similar operations with FreeCAD. This CAD engineering file was originally unencrypted. Now I have opened it with the authorized FreeCAD to perform the print function and save the file. This is the saved as CAD engineering file. As you can see, it has been successfully encrypted. Now let's try to open this encrypted file. With the appropriate permissions, the file opens successfully. Next, we'll export it as a PDF to verify if the exported file is also encrypted. As you can see, the exported PDF is successfully encrypted, and its encryption properties meet the expected requirements. Currently, all files exported via Word and FreeCAD have been successfully encrypted. Now, I will share these encrypted files with the finance department via shared documents and see if they can open them. The file has been successfully saved to the shared folder. Now, let's switch to an endpoint in the finance department to verify the actual effect of the permission control. The screen you see now is the desktop of the finance department. To facilitate subsequent operations, let's first copy the file from the shared folder to the current desktop. As you can see, the security zone of this file is marked as marketing. Now, let's try to open it. In FreeCAD, we encounter an error message indicating that the file failed to decrypt and thus cannot be opened. We'll also try opening the corresponding Word document, and it cannot be accessed either. Next, let's look at the warning message in the bottom right corner. Through the system log, we can clearly see that the decryption failed due to insufficient permissions. This directly verifies the core capability of the security zone. It effectively prevents unauthorized cross-departmental access to encrypted documents. That concludes our first demo section: automatically encrypt and decrypt data for authorized applications. Next, let's look at auto-decrypt on upload and auto-encrypt on download. The current endpoint belongs to the marketing department. We've prepared 2 encrypted PDF documents for upload. Next, we need to configure a protected file server IP and a security process for the marketing department. As you can see, the protected file server IP and the security process has been set. Similarly, this configuration has also been applied to the finance department. Now we open Chrome and enter this IP address to access AnySecura's security file share platform. We then upload the 2 encrypted documents belonging to marketing, and as you can see, the upload is successful. The files can be previewed normally, and are also available for download. However, it's important to note that the downloaded files remain encrypted, and their security zone attribute still belongs to marketing. Next, let's switch to a finance department endpoint and attempt to preview and download the documents uploaded by marketing. The screen you see now is the desktop belonging to finance department. Let's open Chrome and enter the IP address of the protected server to preview and download the documents uploaded by marketing department. As you can see, through the protected file server, the finance department can successfully preview the documents encrypted by marketing. We proceed to download the files, and, as expected, the documents are automatically encrypted again upon download, with their security zone attribute switched to finance. Therefore, when a document is uploaded to the protected server IP, it is automatically decrypted and stored. To prevent other departments from downloading and sharing the files externally, these documents are automatically re-encrypted upon download, effectively preventing data leakage through other channels. Next, we'll demonstrate how to complete a decryption application process. First, we need to set up a decryption approval process for each department. To save time, I've already pre-configured the approval processes for both the marketing and finance departments. When setting up the decryption approval, you can flexibly configure a multi-level approval workflow. However, for this demo, I've set up a single-level approval, meaning the decryption process is completed once the department manager approves the request. For example, a decryption request from the marketing department only requires approval from the marketing manager. Of course, you can also set up multiple approvers for a decryption request based on your actual needs. In this case, the request will be approved as soon as any of the approvers approve it. This approval process has been successfully enabled. It can apply to decryption requests and others, including send, temporary offline, and change file properties requests. In this demo, I have only configured a single process stage. Now, let's attempt to submit a decryption request for this PDF document. Before submitting, you need to fill in the request information to let the approver know the specific reason for the decryption. The request has been successfully submitted. Next, we'll log into the approval platform using the marketing manager's account to complete the approval process. Click Approval Management to enter the approval list. As you can see, the approval platform has successfully received this request. Here, you can clearly view all details of the decryption request, including the requester, the reason for the request, and the security level. The approver can also download the file for preview before deciding whether to approve the decryption. Now, let's approve this request. Once approved, a notification appears in the bottom right corner, confirming that the decryption request has been approved. We can now proceed to decrypt the file. I'll choose to decrypt it to its original location. As expected, the decryption is successful, and the small lock icon on the file has disappeared. The encryption properties have been cleared, and now the document is accessible to any endpoint. Next, let's move on to the external sharing application process. First, we'll set up some parameters for the outbound documents. Here, I'm going to add a window title to the application that opens the outbound document to remind the user that this document is sensitive and has been shared externally. Enter the window text and click OK to enable this setting. Now, let's attempt to share this encrypted Word document externally. As you can see, the security zone of this document is set to marketing. Next, we click Request Outbound Files, fill in the request information to let the approver know the reason for the outbound, and then set up the outbound configuration. Here, you can customize various settings and permissions. For example, you can set whether printing, copying, screenshotting, or modifying is allowed. You can also limit the number of times the document can be opened and set its validity period. I've set the maximum number of valid opens to 2 and checked the option to delete automatically after opening. Finally, submit this request to the marketing manager and wait for the approval. Now, let's log into the approval platform. I've already logged in with the manager's account, and the +1 icon in the top right corner shows there's one new request. Opening this request, you can see the requester's information and the reason for the request. The approvers can enter their approval comments here. Additionally, you can view and reconfigure the detailed settings of the outbound permissions. Click Approve to approve this request. A notification will appear in the bottom right corner, indicating that the outbound request has been approved. Click the notification to proceed to the document generation step. I choose to include Outbound Viewer so that the recipient of the document can view the shared version. I save the outbound document to its original location. As you can see, the outbound document and the viewer package have been successfully generated. Now, we extract the package and open the document using the outbound viewer. After opening the viewer, you can clearly see key information such as the remaining open count and the validity date. Now, let's open the document. As expected, the window title displays as we defined, and the document is set to read-only mode. My clipboard does not contain the content of this document. I try to copy text from the document, and as expected, it's blocked. Let's open the document again to test the maximum open limit. As you can see, the open count has increased. When we try to open it a third time, the system notifies us that the document cannot be opened, and it has been automatically deleted. This demonstrates the full security effect of the outbound document. Finally, I'll show you the encryption and decryption logging feature. First, navigate to the encryption log from the Document Security Management section in the navigation bar. In the log list, you can view detailed operation records of all members in various departments related to encrypted documents. Each log entry clearly displays key information, such as the type of encryption/decryption operation, the time, the application involved, the file name, and the path. By clicking the Property button, you can further view the security zone and security level to which the file belongs. For outbound approval type logs, you can also see the specific operation permissions of the outgoing file, such as printing, copying, and limit number of opens. Next, I'll check two more detailed logs. To make it easier to find specific encryption logs, the system offers powerful filtering capabilities. You can use the filter box on the right to perform precise searches based on custom date, operation type, application, and other criteria. That concludes the full demo of AnySecura's transparent encryption module. With automatic protection, fine-grained access control, flexible approval workflows, and complete audit logging, AnySecura helps enterprises secure sensitive data without sacrificing productivity.